What's up YouTube's PZS in here. Today I'm going to do an iOS app review actually. So yeah, it's been a little while since I've done one of these, but well, without further ado, this app I recently downloaded. I actually downloaded it maybe a couple months ago, and I wound up deleting it because I couldn't actually figure out how to use it. Well, I couldn't really figure out how to use it to the way that I wanted to. But I recently re-downloaded it, and I'm pretty sure I figured out how I'm supposed to use it. So obviously I have, because yeah, I actually like it enough to where I'm going to do a review on it. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this. So the app I'm going to be reviewing today is called the Grix. Okay, as you can see, there's its icon. I don't remember if it's free or not. I'll have to look into that. I think if it isn't free, it's definitely like 99 cents. It's nothing much. So, anyways, without further ado, let's go ahead and open it up. The Grix. It does have a little bit of sound effects. So what this is kind of like pixel art, but it's a little bit different. Because what you do is you design these. Oops, was that a good thing to happen? Hold up, I think I need to change up some brightness settings here. Okay, and we are back. So I just made it to where the brightness will stay the same all the time. So basically what this is, as I was saying, this is a pixel art app, but instead of actually, designing your art pixel by pixel, what you can do, you can either use a preset, you can either use the preset ones, or you can design your own. But what you do is you drag in these tiles. And you can kind of design art using tiles. I'll give you some examples here. Where's a cool one? This is a cool one that was included. You can kind of see how this works. It's sort of tile based. I believe all these tiles are in the default, so that's except I don't think the aliens are. I think those are probably added in. Here's another neat one. Kind of looks like one of those Microsoft QR code ripoffs. This one's pretty cool. And then we have this. This one's actually one of my favorites. It's just, I like it a lot. Here's kind of a funky one. It's kind of got a spin off of the logo. That's all. We go this way a little bit. This is like a tutorial. This is one that I did. This is the first one that I did. This is another one that I did. Here's another one that I did. And this one's blank. Yay! So, I'm actually, well, nah. So let's go ahead and let's look at this. So what we've got here, we've got all your different creations here. If I tap this just gives you the about, all that fun stuff, who made it and stuff. We hit plus, bam. This is what you get. So what we have here is on the bottom we have our different tiles. Let me see, I might zoom in a little bit for you guys. There we go. What we have here is, down here at the bottom we've got our different tile settings, sections, and you know, this is one thing that I don't like, is that you can't like swipe to go to the next set. You have to use these little teeny, tiny, almost minuscule arrows to go. I mean, they're easy to hit, but still. So we've got all these different things here that you can choose from, then solid colors. Then we got some here that I think were meant to just be like blanks or something. I'm not really entirely sure. But let's go ahead and go back to the beginning, because this is just, I usually, if I am going to, well, let me go ahead and show you, before I get too far ahead of myself. The basic sort of way that you use this app, if I can stop nudging the tripod, is you basically pick a tile that you like. I'm just going to go with this one, and you just drag it up, and bam. So I can drag in as many of these as I want to until I fill up the grid. Let's maybe drag in some of these. Surround. Oops. Let's put that down there. Replace that. Sort of surround this thing with these little. I think they look like clouds, but yeah. Like so. And if you want to, you can tap on one of these ones that have been pre-placed, and it will rotate it clockwise. So here I am rotating all of these different ones clockwise. Oopsie daisies. I double tap like that to get the way I want them to. And these, because I want them to go counterclockwise, you can imagine I'd have to triple tap them. It'll just rotate them 3 times. So you're kind of stuck with going clockwise, just so you know. And there we go, little thing there. Let's see, let's tap here. What would be a good thing to sort of connect the two things together? Probably a solid blue. if I were to be the judge. So let's put some, yeah, that looks good, some solid blues, all that fun stuff. Let's go back and maybe use, kind of fade it out into black, you know, just kind of drag all these things in. So as you can see, unfortunately you have to drag each tile in individually, which is a little bit tedious. It would be nice if I could maybe tap on one tile and then maybe spread them out, maybe like as if they were a brush or something, or select a tile, then tap, 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 and place them like that. But rather you have to go in and drag in each one individually. That's one thing that I don't like. Okay, so I've got all of them placed, so I'm going to go ahead and tap on these to get them rotated properly. I've already know what the design I have in mind is. I have an itch in my ear. Oh my gosh, it's really bothering me. Ah, stupid itch. Alright, so let's go ahead and connect. Let's use some of these diagonals ones here. Looks like I'm going to have to rotate. Oh wait, that's not going to work, is it? Looks like we're going to have to make a tile, but we'll get into that in a little bit. For now, let's go ahead and fill in what we can. Let's go to the solid colors and let's do a let's do just solid black all around the outside border here. Okay, so here we go. We've got all of our tiles placed except for the 4 that we're missing. So what I'm going to go ahead and do, let's just go ahead and find one. What I like to do is let's just pick one of these. Let's pick one of these brick ones here, I guess. So let me not jump ahead of myself. So in order to make your own tile, what you need to do, like I say, this took me forever to figure out. I don't know why, but pick any one of these tiles that you're not using and double tap it. Alright, and when you do that, you'll be brought up to this little editor. Now, in this editor, you can, well, make your own tiles. So I'm going to go ahead and grab this blue because this is the blue I need. And I'm just going to fill the rest of this in like that. I can drag it in like that, thankfully. Imagine having to do that for this thing. You'd have to fill anyways. So I've got the solid blue. I'm also going to go ahead and note is that if you have a color selected and you tap on another tile with the same color, that is the same color as one you have selected, you'll draw black, okay? But then if you tap the black, you'll draw the blue again, or whatever color you happen to have. Now that is to say, that's not to say that if I were to select yellow here and then draw yellow, you know, it's still going to draw yellow, but you know, if I were to tap a yellow tile, then it goes to black. But, you know, then back again if I do that. And also, if I tap a blue tile, you get the idea. So anyways, let me go ahead and go back to blue. Fill this all in. Also, if you tap a black tile with black selected, nothing happens. Well, hang on. Oh wait, no. Black tile with black selected, nothing happens. Just so you know. Obviously. Okay, so we actually do need black, so I'm going to go ahead and make a tile that kind of fades diagonally into black. So, a good way that I like to do this if I need to make a diagonal line is I just sort of draw a diagonal line and then I'll clean it up. Oops, there we go. And let's see, I think I'm just going to make this sort of alternate down the rest of the way. Oops, we need to keep that though. Okay. There we go. So let's see if this is going to work out for us. So I'm going to put that there. Let's flip it. Still isn't going to work, huh? I guess I need to take out some of these diagonal tiles. So let me double click on it again. Kind of get rid of one of those diagonal lines. Let's see what that looks like. Actually, what's going on here is that I need to flip this around and I need to invert this. Grr! That sucks. Okay, let me just fill in this sorta half area with black here. I was thinking I was doing something wrong. Alright. Ah! No, go pink. Let me flip this back around. There we are. Alright. Like I say, I do need to fill this in with black. And then let's sort of go like this. Let's try like that. See what that does. Okay, we're about there. Maybe if I do... it kind of connected weird, but it looks like that's just going to have to be what happens, because it did not connect weird on that side. So, yeah, that's a shame. Unless if I maybe skewed it once. I could do that, but I don't know. Let's just go with what it is, because this is probably going to be the best we can do. So now I've got my custom tile in. I'm going to place it. Alright. Ding, ding, ding. Come on. Flip clockwise. And there we go. Ta-da! Oh, wow, my iPod was moving. I do apologize. I wasn't even paying attention to the camera whatsoever. But there we go. There's my design. It is beautiful, isn't it? Is it not? So in order to save it, all I got to do is tap the lock up here. Oops. And bam. It's saved. It's basically now a picture, and I can swipe through all of these others. What the heck? It is a little bit buggy. Sometimes that it like shows a double preview, even though there really is only one of those. I don't really know. Anyways, so that's that. When you have one that's saved, you can tap this down here, and you can, I like how they've got their own sort of custom UI down here that looks kind of like the one that's built into iOS, but you can share it to Twitter, Facebook, what is that, Tumblr, and you can save it to your photos, which I guess I'll do. Bam. Usually I like, the way that it works if you like to share it on Facebook is that it actually opens up the Facebook app. Or it brings up its own little thing, which honestly I prefer to just do the way that's built into the iOS itself. So I'll save it to the photos, and then I'll go to the photo library and then just upload it from there, because I think it just is easier to do it that way for some reason. But yeah, and you can also submit it to Instagram. I think that's Instagram, and mail. So there you go. Let's close out of that. You can copy it with this plus button here. It'll copy it, or you can delete it. Poof. Oh, it didn't do it. What the flip? Delete. There we go. Jeez. Stupid ripoff. They typically explode, as you saw, but for some reason the first time I did it, it didn't do it. Which is annoying, because I like it when it explodes. So, that's basically it for this app. As you can see, here's a neat design that I did. Basically just designed... I'll show you what I did here. Here are all the tiles at the bottom that I made. Just a straight one, and then I have sort of an elbow, and then I've got a T shape, and then I've got kind of a terminating thing, and then I've got an intersection right here. Open! Meh. Intersection, and that's that. And I can still go in here and further modify it if I wanted to. Let's say maybe I wanted them all to have maybe light blue outer edges. That's entirely doable. It won't actually take that long. I might even be able to do it in this video. Let's just fill in these outer edges with blue, light blue. Oopsie daisies, that's right. Ah, get back here. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm getting frustrated. I don't like using my iPod like this, clearly. Get back in the center of the frame. Alright, let me tap this one. Oh my gosh. So there we are. As you can see, it is populating them as I do it. That actually looks kind of funny. Dink. And finally, the straight ones should be pretty easy. And watch these take me the longest. It's take me the longest to tap it. Tap it. Nope. Well, there we go. Done. Done deal. And that looks pretty. Wow. That looks really cool. Holy crap. I'll probably post some of these that I've done on the actual screen, so that way you can see them in their full-ish detail, because I know on the camera it's going to probably muffle or distort the colors and stuff. So that's going to do it for this app review. Thank you all for watching, and yeah, adios. And check it out in the App Store. Like I said, there'll be a link in the description, all that fun stuff, so there you go. Thanks for watching.